I'm getting through some of those questions that have been asked a little bit and a little bit get the kind of inquiries. Yes, someone was asking me about what are the rules of what you call the employment contract in Qatar. Remember, the employment contract in Qatar, it is a document that governs the employer and the employee. It is a document that does the contractual agreement, the terms, the condition on which you are going to be working with that person. By the way, is it the first time to come across this channel? Don't hesitate, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow. Remember, it is Mex from the Mexcreationtv, trying to give you all this inquiry and the best that definitely we need to share in this Gulf country. Yes, what are the rules and what are the rules of the what you call the rules of the employment contract? Yes, when you look at the rules of the employment contract, or what you call the employment contract, as I have told you, it's the document that governs the employee and what you call the employer. Normally what happens is that all the employees must be availed or must be given what you call a copy of what you call the employment contract according to what we call the law. Normally that contract should bear the start of the date of the contract, should bear the date when you are concluding the contract. It should include your full details, it should include your address, it should include the details and location of your employer, it should include the employer's name, it should include your salary, it should include your annual leave, it should include your transportation, and it should include all your benefits that you are entitled to, because it is going to cover and govern you, both of you. And it should also include what you call your annual leave. Most of you do not take the annual leave, or you do not check some of these small important details on those contracts as very important, but they are. When you look at the employment contracts, they sum up and they make up that contract to be called the employment contract. If all are in the presence, or if are all written out, then it will be what we call a full employment contract that you'll proofread and agree and you countersign. Yes, the question is that comes now, how do you check your employment contract if you are in Qatar? Yes, it's quite very easy. You'll go to the Ministry of Labor website, then you'll put in your QID. Once you put in your QID, you'll put in what you call, you also put in what you call your mobile number. That mobile number must be registered and must be linked to what you call your QID, so that you can have the message, or you can have the OTP message that can allow you to open up the system. So you can definitely check your employment contract, which must be ascertained by the Ministry of Labor, which is a genuine employment contract. Yes, the other question now comes in, can you terminate your employment contract in Qatar? Yes, you can terminate your employment contract according to Article 49 of the Labor Law. According to Article 49 of the Labor Law of 2022. Either parties, that is the employee and the employer, you can terminate the contract, provided that either party give what you call a notice period in due for the other party to follow. You can terminate your contract. Either if it is indefinite or it is a definite contract, you can terminate it, giving one another what we call the notice period in advance. Hope I've tried to share something for you. Thank you so much, by the way. This makes giving you all this inquiry and getting through some of those questions that definitely you need to know. Remember, I told you, most of us in the Gulf countries here, it's just that it is not that we do not know, but we are not aware of some of these small clauses, of some of these small benefits, of some of these small written statements in the law that definitely are part of our rights. Hope I've tried to share something for you. Thank you so much.